Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Are we getting it in? Somebody's getting for you. What's good, people? Woo, what's good, people? Today, for them, that we call Rainbow Shop Day. Anyway, they've been said, what's good, people? Hope you like my Uber shirt. Got it for $7 and stuff like that. You know, I'm really cheap and stuff like that because, you know, I don't spend money when it comes down to clothes and stuff like that, you know, because I just can't afford it. You know, some people can afford it, some people can't. It's usually I have my Uber fan on because I'll be burning up inside the bathroom. Anyway, that being said, I want to talk to reference to girls who out there who are living in their truth as far as females and trans women. You know, there's the thing of being comfortable in your own skin, and I've made a video in reference to that as well. You know, and then there's the thing of a woman who sits out there, and I'm talking about females, CSI women, that goes out there and everything, and she pumps through hair of any color that she wants. I think that woman should be applauded. Because, you know, within her, you should draw your strength, because she's a genetic one woman. She's walking around with blue, green, purple, any kind of hair that she wants to wear. And I always say you need to give credit where credit's due and homage and stuff like that. Even the transgender women who walks around and they wear different hair colors versus the blend-in policy. You know, because a lot of times as girls, we try to wear the black hair or the short hair or, you know, anything we can so people don't, you know, kind of pay more attention to us. And it's sad because we were born to stand out, but we tried to blend in. Any of that being said, my regret. You know, it's always a question as reference to, you know, my regret as far as being a transgender woman. Do I regret my choices and what I've done in reference to being myself? Okay, now a lot of girls when I talk on this subject, you know, whether they regret becoming trans or not, they always say, oh girl, I'm comfortable being who I am. I'm comfortable in the skin that I am. But reality is that a lot of them don't. You know, I'm the kind of person that, I'm the kind of person that, you know, I'm not going to front. I'm not going to front on you. Okay, this is my thing. Now, a lot of times girls will say, well, you know, I'm covered in the skin I am, you know, always want to be a woman, stuff like that, always feel like a woman, I was born and stuff like that. How would you know if you felt like a woman if you just would get it like men? You know, the thing about it with me is that just because you are a certain person that is, you know, attracted to a certain same sex, doesn't make you really a woman. Do every gay man feels like a woman? Do every butch queen feels like a woman, you know? And the thing about it is that, you know, I have no problem being who I am. I have no problem being true to me. But I do have a problem with the decision that I made to become this. You know, and I would say, you know, I'm just going to be honest. I know you're like, oh girl, Raven's like, she's not happy with her transition. No, I'm not. I'm not going to front. I know some of you girls are like, well, bitch, I got my life. I'm getting my life. If you have an ad running on Backpage, Craigslist, Eros, and all this other than Grindr, Miss Thing, honey, please, I don't knock whatever you do, but my thing is this is that. So you want to become a woman, become a prostitute, is what you're saying. And I'm not saying, I'm not knocking y'all too. That's not what I'm saying, because you know what I would say, you do you. But my thing is that, don't tell me that, you know, I'm glad I became a woman, stuff like that, by any means necessary, I'm going to live my truth, and yet still, to me, my personal opinion, when you want to be a bad bitch and stuff like that, you'll actually have a job. And, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, escorting is not a job, because it's a very strenuous job, and it's very mentally fucked up. And, you know, if you have to deal with people and stuff like that, and you have to use weed and coke and mollies and all that kind of shit, your decision may not be as happy as you like to pretend it to be. And the thing about it is that when I was just a gay person, stuff like that, you know, I was with my boyfriend, you know, we were together and stuff like that. I see him, he see me, and, you know, I was happy. You know, and the thing about it was that, you know, regardless of whether I'm trans or not, you know, I'm still heading to men. It's not like, okay, I'm not trans and I'm going to be with women. I'm still going to be with men. But I do feel as though it's a responsibility of myself to say when I regret something. To me, when being trans means I have to date straight men. I have nothing against straight men. Obviously, my parents were straight, so I have nothing against straight men, but why would I want to be with a man who hides? I'm walking with a guy who is, oh, he's not a real man, he's gay and stuff like that, but he's willing to be seen with me in public. He's willing to do things with me, but he's willing to hold my hands in public. And you are a straight man, and you're willing to hide. You know, you are the straight man. You know, the man that goes, I'm a real man, I'll knock a motherfucker out. But at the end of the day, you're hiding. So why would I give up that for that? You know, and the thing about it, I admit, when I first transitioned, I started turning a lot of straight guys. Oh my God, I can't say that 'cause they're listening. Fuck it. Get over it. Okay, I'll put my hand up. I purposely turned a lot of straight men into bottoms. Yes, I did. I played a role, like I was so vulnerable. I know you're all gonna get mad at me for what I'm saying, but it is what it is. I played a role, and I played very vulnerable, and I turned you around and I fucked you up the ass. Because I'm like a friend will fuck you in the ass every time. And the only reason why I did that is because I knew you didn't want me. And when I feel as though, as far as me transitioning to become a full-fledged woman, I can never get you back for what you've done to me. You know, let me tell you something. When you've been a man over and you fucking right up his ass, honey, you hit that G-spot, that motherfucker can never be the man he once was ever again. Whether he gets rid of you or not, he can never be turned back to that man he once was, because actually, he enjoyed it. And you hit something that was a girl inside his body, and he was like, you know, he got his life and stuff like that, but he's not going to share that with it because he's straight, you know. And the thing about it is that I don't knock that, you know, if a man is not ready, don't be ready, you know. My thing is this is that. But don't come at me saying, you know, I'm a real man, you know, I'm not like them other dudes and stuff like that. When you're not, you don't want to be seen with me, you don't want to do nothing with me. All you want to do is knock on my door and have sex with me, and that's it. And you know, you consider me the gay person, the other guy's a gay person, and you're the only straight person and stuff like that. And as far as my decision, I did not know that when I did this, I would have to date straight men. I did not, and I know I said it before, and I'll still say it. I did not know I had to date straight men. Gay men is fun, honey. I'm sorry. You walking over, you looking at this man, he is drop dead gorgeous, he's gay, but he's fine as fuck. You got this straight man, he is ugly as the fucking sin of God, and yet he's like, oh, I can't be seen with you. You like, really? Are you in touch with your mirror? Because, bitch, I should be saying that to you. But you know, you lower your standards when you become trans because you're like, I want to be in a relationship. And you're looking at somebody, if you was a gay boy, you would never even look at them. You was like, no. But now you're trans, you're like, okay, I just want somebody to love me. Fuck that. I'm scared of straight men. I don't want to be bothered. I don't even want to find out when you're about to get rid of me. I just don't. You know, that's just who I am. But it's just my opinion and stuff like that. That's the only regret I have as far as, you know, because I don't want to date. But as far as everything else, when I was a gay boy, I was already in the hair store, so I'm like a regular. You know, so it wasn't that much of a stretch, but it was that much of a stretch, you know, so it is what it is. That's my regret story as far as, you know, being trans and who I am. And I've never been accepted in society, so I guess it wouldn't be such a thing with me as far as being rejected, because I never was accepted. So I think it'd be weird if I was accepted, then this happened to me. But I've never been accepted. I was been rejected and beat the hell out of and stomped and punched in the face and jumped and everything. But at the end of the day, it made me stronger. Anyway, that being said, you know, if you're a trans woman, you could actually share your truth. And then somebody goes like, oh, honey, I feel comfortable in my skin. I don't regret it, because you know what other people are going to say. And you know you don't have enough strength to muster up enough courage to say, you know what, girl, I would have never done it. I'm saying that I would have never done it if I had to date straight men. I wouldn't have. Now, if I could be like this and date gay men, honey, mother, get your life, honey. Get your life, honey. But anyway, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Anyway, I want to say have a safe weekend. I'll probably talk to you tomorrow. And I want to say hello to people. Boom. I'm going to say, oh, people again. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. When you do the good, I want you to do the best with it. You can. And if nobody don't like it, then fuck them.